Ahead of a new season, I'm going to be walking 37 miles in 3 days, visiting every Premier League club in London to find out what Arsenal are up against this season from our closest rivals, and more importantly, to raise money for Prostate Cancer UK. Sponsor me and save lives. Keep on my channels for more and watch this space.
Welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer and move to Arsenal.
Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that are linked with a summer transfer and move to Arsenal. We are outside here at West Ham United, the London Stadium, previously the Olympic Stadium, when you remember when the Olympics was on. Of course, the reason why I'm here is that we've been doing the walk where we've been walking around all the Premier League grounds in London. We've done Brentford, we've done Fulham, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, came here to West Ham yesterday, and today is from here. We're going to be walking from West Ham to Tottenham and then finishing off at Arsenal. If you haven't already sponsored me, please, there's a link in the description. You can sponsor me right now. It's been tough. I ain't gonna lie, yesterday was tough. As I said, I went out the night before very stupidly and I paid a serious price. But you see what I did last night? I went straight to bed. No messing around, straight to bed. And I feel a little bit fresher today. So really ready for this last leg. Of course, raising money and awareness for Prostate Cancer UK. So well done to those guys who've been backing me on this walk. But of course, let's get into the transfers. Mikel Merino daily is still in effect. We still don't know when he'll be signing. There's a lot of talk yesterday that Arsenal put in a bid of 25 million euros for Mikel Merino, and that was rejected. Real Sociedad is said to want around about 35 million euros, which is around about the 30 million pound mark. Arsenal don't want to pay that. They're willing to go up to about 25 million. I do feel a compromise will be reached on this. There's a lot of talk that this deal will be done within the next couple of days, but at the moment there's a bit of back and forth going on the price. The player wants to come to Arsenal, only wants to go to Arsenal, turn down places like Barcelona. He only wants Arsenal, so I do expect this to happen, but at the moment, haggling's still going on over the money, and Mikel Merino not yet signed, but I do expect that to happen. What about Bruno Guimarães? Now, we were told at the start of the transfer window that Arsenal were interested in him, but then Newcastle quickly moved in and said, listen, we are not selling Bruno Guimarães under any circumstances. Then they said, we'll only sell him if we got like around about £100 million. And you just thought that that one was dead. You know, no one's going to pay £100 million. But we are hearing that both Arsenal and Manchester City are monitoring the situation on Bruno Guimarães and believe that a deal could still be done before the end of the transfer window. Now, don't get me wrong, absolute quality player, but surely if Arsenal bring in Merino, that deal's going to be dead. I could see City going for him. I hope not, because he'd really strengthen their team. I mean, he's a top quality player, but as I said, a lot of rumours going around today that Arsenal and Man City still interested in signing Bruno Guimarães, despite what Newcastle have been saying. And could that be a late move in the transfer window? I do believe that there are going to be some late moves in this transfer window for Arsenal, so we've got to keep our eyes peeled. Now, what about this one? Marco Verratti. Remember him of PSG? Great player. Absolutely fantastic player over the years for PSG. He moved to Al Arabi over there in the Middle East and has been playing his football there. But rumours going on today saying that with only 12 months left of his contract, he's possibly looking at a move back to Europe. Now, the talk is that his agent has been actively talking to Arsenal, talking to Manchester City and to Manchester United, saying that he's available if they would like him. Now, of course, he's a good player, can play as an attacking midfielder, can play in that sort of defensive midfielder role as well, and box to box. A really talented player, 31 now, getting a bit older. But again, could this be, say, some sort of player that Arsenal could bring in if maybe the Mikel Merino deal fell through? I'm sure Arsenal are keeping their options open with these sort of targets, like a Verratti, like a Rabiot, these type of players. Although the player that they do want, as I said, is Mikel Merino. That's their priority number one. Another player that's been linked with Arsenal today for the first time is Maxim De Cuyper of Club Bruges. Now he's a left back, and this is according to an outlet called Het Nieuwsblad, probably pronounced that wrong, based in Belgium, who claim that both Liverpool and Arsenal are closely following De Cuyper and are interested in signing him. As I said, a left back, 23 years of age, only just last season, I think it was, signed a new contract with Club Bruges to stay with him till 2028. But we know that Club Bruges are the type of team that if the money's right, they will sell, and Arsenal and Liverpool showing an interest in him. Again, for me, left back, Calafiori's coming now, Zinchenko's staying, another defender? We need attackers. But, you know what I mean, if you're a team like Arsenal, you'll keep your eyes on all of the top players. Now, Viktor Gyokeres, this one's been rumbling on all summer. Will it happen? Won't it happen? Will Arsenal make a move for Viktor Gyokeres? According to the Portuguese outlet Record, they say that Arsenal held talks with Sporting Lisbon over the signing of Viktor Gyokeres. Now, that's an interesting development if Arsenal are holding talks with actually Sporting, not even the player, but with Sporting, probably trying to get an idea of the price. Would they drop off that release clause of £86 million? Is there possibly a deal that can be done? Could this be a late move in the transfer window, or is it dead in the water? Again, one we're going to have to keep an eye on right until the end of the window. This window is going to be different to last year because things are going to go on right till the end, I do believe, for Arsenal. And finally, Eddie Nketiah. Bournemouth have said to have contacted Arsenal about the signing of Eddie Nketiah. Of course, his deal to Marseille fell through, but Bournemouth are still holding a big interest in signing Eddie Nketiah and could make a move for him. We'll get to find out what happens with that one, I'm sure, very soon as well. They're looking for someone to replace Dominic Solanke. So those are the rumours for today. I'm about to get walking from here, West Ham to Tottenham, and then on to Arsenal. That's where we finish the walk today. It will be done. It will be over. The pain will be finished for me, but it's all worth it because for a great cause, Prostate Cancer UK, we're raising money and awareness. Please, if you can, donate. Click the link in the description. I'm very grateful to everybody who's donated so far, and the person who donates the most money. It's for the eye rollers out there. The one who donates the most money gets to come and watch an Arsenal game with me, sat next to me. I'll also give you a little tour of the studio as well if you donate the most money, right? So that one's for the high rollers out there, right? Big up yourselves. Whether you donate in £1 or whether you donated £1,000, thank you very much. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully in the confines of my studio.